everyone, it's Winsome back with another crafts video, and today I'm going to be not doing an origami video. As you can see from the title, if you've read it, it's going to be something different. It's been something that I've just been so intrigued by and just don't get I couldn't wrap my head around in my head why it's such a big phenomenon right now, because it's something that existed in my childhood as well, but it was never this big. And I watched like one video out of interest because it just popped up on my feed amongst my other craft videos, and it just led me down this rabbit hole. Like, this is something that people feel passionate about making, because you go to craft shops like I did, just to see like what is there, like is there a whole section. Then there is. That got me interested, like why don't I make it myself? Because you know, I'm a crafts channel and I like to try new stuff out of interest, just to see how it works out. And well, I look at the prices and I was like, okay, this is not happening, because I like, origami paper is not cheap, but I could buy like a whole pack and make, I don't know, 30 models out of it for the same price of making two like small batches of slime. So it's pretty crazy. So that's why I was looking for, there are alternatives, but those alternatives still add up to the equivalent price in my head. It's just all separated out into different products, which you might use for other stuff and it might be around your house. However, I don't have any of that stuff around my house. So I went into HobbyCraft and found these slime sets, which is very intriguing for me, because I think the general consensus on sets of art supplies is usually they're not as good as when you buy them as separate products. Sets of stuff are usually supposed to be cheaper in most cases, and usually aren't as great as, let's say, what's popular, like the Elmer stuff, because that's all I saw in the shop. I don't know what else to compare to. So I thought, let's try it out today and make it myself and kind of do a little review. I'm going to actually jump straight into the video and try this out because it's so intriguing. Hello, back again. So switching to an overhead shot so you can kind of see what I'm doing proper, rather than a shot of my face. So yeah, got my plastic bowl and random wooden spoon I found here to mix the slime in, and a tub. Yeah, so that's all I need as far as I'm aware. And looking at both sets, I think I'm going to start with the snotty slime set, just because whenever I do anything on camera it usually goes wrong, so I don't want to ruin the clear slime set, because it's actually really nice, the colours in that one. So I'm going to try it out with the snotty slime set first, and yeah, let's get this opened up. Oh, yep, just unpackaged them all. So like I mentioned, you get 3 bottles of the glue and then 1 activator, which I'm already a bit skeptical that you only need 1 for free, considering you get, I don't know, like looking up from my, like remembering from my research and what I've seen from the packaging of Elmer's, these stuff, you need, I don't know, maybe 2, only 2 will be able to be made. Like if you're using a whole bottle, I don't know. Let's just jump straight into it. As you can tell, I've not planned, haven't actually really got anything for the clear grime right now on me. I didn't really look through my cupboards, so might just make these 2. I don't think I can make all 3 anyway with 1 slime activator, but let's begin with the green one, because it's just interesting, the colour. So yeah, beginning with that, I'm gonna pop it open. But yeah, it just smells like, you know, the scent of glue. So I've put like around half the bottle, I think, into this, which is enough for the first one. I don't want to make, it's like I said, too much and not have enough. So I think this would make a small amount, and I guess I'll just add this in. Like that's the problem with this set. There's like no instructions like the Elmer one saying add this much to it. So yeah, I guess I then just mix it about, which actually it's starting to kind of glue pop, or maybe that's just because I'm mixing just glued together, and as you mix anyway, you usually have some friction. So it seems to mixing, it is actually getting thicker, it's not just me. So I think I'm gonna carry on adding and see how it goes. I think this is now definitely at the more of the consistency that I want, I think, and I think like it's kind of falling off the spoon much easier. So I think what I need to do is just kind of work it in now and try and see, because I don't want to add too much activator. I think you can sometimes add too much and it goes a very wrong texture. So after mixing forever, like even the sun's like properly come out now for how long I've been mixing, it's somewhat of the consistency, like it's still quite sticky, and I've added like quite a bit of water now, and I've added the whole bottle of activator at this point. And bear in mind, I still have half a bottle left and 2 other bottles of glue, so this is definitely not that great of an activator. And I've got like literally this like, it's like getting there, but it's still not exactly right. I'm wondering if I've seen people put it in the fridge, and I'm wondering if that makes a difference. And yes, I switched spoons because it was getting quite hard because it was quite sticky to try and mix together. I'm just wondering if I put it in the fridge / add more glue, it might get slightly better, because I don't really want to open my other pack. Like I said, I'm trying to review this. I've now transferred it into this container, and like I said, I used this slime activator all up, and it's still a really sticky consistently, and I don't want to add any more water or else it's going to be really wet and slimy. And then yeah, as you can tell, it was kind of difficult getting it out because there's still some residue left. It's still quite sticky, so I couldn't get it all out. But I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know if maybe adding the water was a great idea, but yeah, it's like, it's so close. So I think maybe, because obviously I was trying to unstick it, so that's why I was adding the water, but now I'm wondering whether it's too watery now, and that's why. So I think I'm gonna put it in the fridge, which, as far as I know, if you put it in the fridge, obviously the water content should lessen. Then I'll come back with whether it's improved consistency. And I'm back, as you can tell, and I have said slime with me, so I put it in the fridge for say like 4 hours, and looking at it now, like, and there's no residue on my hand. I guess it kind of worked. It brought out some of the water from it. I feel like there's going to be some, I think I might need to knead it in a sec, but just reiterating, I used the whole bottle of slime activator to make this, plus I still have 2 full bottles and half the bottle of the green left, so I'm more or less forced to buy baking soda and contact lens solution or shaving cream to put these to use, because I mean, they're glue, but I don't think they're going to be great glue, as that's, the pack wasn't intended for that, is to make slime. So, and then I have another pack as well, which I might make that in a separate video and do like review number 2. I like the reviews online between the different packs, because there's more than those 2. I think there's 2-3 others have had like inconsistent reviews, and I'm wondering whether the formula of the glue inside is different, but I don't know. In this case, the clear one and this one seems more or less similar. The blues is just different colored. But yeah, I'm going to try and knead this right now. Actually, there is some residue left, but it's definitely not as bad as before. Yeah, there's definitely some that are just coming off. Maybe not as bad as before, but it's still kind of coming off, and I'm wondering whether it is supposed to be type of like nice slime that you see in videos where people stretch it out, because as I'm pulling this, it's more or less like, except from that, but it's more or less snapping. And it is a bit hard to play around, like it's so sticky. I used a whole bottle of activator, but yeah, no, just meaning it's still like this. It's a bit more stretchy now and breaking less, but so yeah, in between this I did some research, and it might be actually the opposite, where I've added too much slime activator. So when making this, I had the difficulty where it just wasn't coming together, and I was like, okay, it's telling me to add more slime activator, so I did. But now I think there's might be a bit, I don't know, it's kind of stretching, I can see, like that. But I think it might be still a bit too rubbery and sticky, actually. I did start adding some water, obviously you saw before, but I feel like it's still breaking too much, and I might have to add now hot water and then let it cool and then work it in, rather than just room temperature water that I was using before. So I guess, you know, if it's still like this, I might as well give it a try. So after a long time of mixing, it's gone back to like step one again, where it's like really liquidy. Yeah, I just feel, I think you can tell from my what I'm gonna review this. Just, yeah, just don't buy it, I think. Because it's every single time it's so close, it's either too sticky or too watery or too rubbery, and at one point it was both like sticky and rubbery, and it's like it shouldn't be like both if it was like going wrong. So I think just from the start it was like set to fail. I really wanted this to work, but it didn't, so honestly I can't recommend it. It was £4.50, and I bought 2 packets as well, just thinking about it. So I bought £9 worth of this. I mean, I might try it again with the other set, just to see if the glue consistency are the same, and maybe I'll make it an even smaller batch so I can control it easier. But like usual, write a comment down below what you thought about this video, like this video so I know you enjoyed this type of content, subscribe for more content like this and other types of videos I post, and yeah, hope to see you next time. Bye.